I'm Kathryn and before the video begins, you might hear some scratching or some banging in the background, or maybe I'll be lucky and the microphone won't pick it up. I'm gonna let your minds wander as to what could be causing it, and perhaps some of you will be kind enough to tell me your theories about it in the comments below. Last week's ranting video did so well that YouTube kept notifying me to tell me how well it was doing compared to other videos. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. I really, it warms my heart. And also, since you like ranting videos so much, I thought I would rant about school. I should do a little disclaimer that one of the reasons why I haven't been talking about this particular thing every single day is because I don't know what's going on, and I was thinking back to all the videos that I've done, and I believe I've only mentioned this in passing in one of my walking videos. So, for those of you who aren't hardcore fans, why don't you love me? I'm going to school. Well, I'm going back to school. I applied to go to a university in Belgium. I was accepted. Yay! I should be starting in March, maybe, hopefully, I don't know. And this isn't, oh, I don't know because it's the coronavirus and things are weird. This is, I got a bill that was 50% more than what I was expecting to have to pay back in June. And right away I sent a reply just double checking that this was the price, since it was so much more expensive than what I was expecting. However, little disclaimer, oh my gosh, university in Belgium is so cheap. And I've had these little instances where I was telling people that I'm going to school and just how inexpensive it is. It's practically free is how cheap it is. And people look at me like I'm insane because at the end of the day, it's still a lot of money. But if you compare 900 euros for a year of education and the grand total, we'll just round it up to even 1,000. 3,000 for a bachelor's degree compared to the 30,000 that I paid for that 1 year I went to school in the US 10 years ago, because now it's more expensive. It's like, it's no money. I think now it's like 45 to 50,000 a year back home. I couldn't pay for that. My children are never going to school in the US because we can't afford it. Side tangent over, getting back to the story. I sent this email off and I've yet to receive a response on whether or not that the price that they sent me is the correct price or not. And school's supposed to be starting in September. I would like to give them my money and they don't seem interested in taking it. Maybe they're just gonna let me go for free. I don't know, but oh, this stresses me out. And it just so happens that everything involved with getting into the school has been this uphill battle, which started off last year when I knew I wanted to go to university, but I had missed the deadline. But when I applied to the school, when applications opened again, I was twiddling my thumbs, waiting for a response. And since I've never gone to school in Belgium, I wasn't sure on what was considered normal and what wasn't. And I wasn't sure how that was going to work in Belgium because their applications are online. So I didn't know if I needed to wait for an email, if I was waiting for snail mail. And I wasn't getting anything, and I waited for a month. And then I was asking people around and they were just saying, you know, be patient. You know, everybody was trying to calm me down and say they're probably just slow and they're processing the applications. Turns out they didn't receive my application. Thank goodness I was on top of it and I started bugging them. I don't know what happened. I mean, the woman, she was so gracious and kind and apologetic. Once they did something to the system and my application went through, I was accepted and I quickly got a response and I was very happy. Except then I wasn't sure if there was stuff that I needed to do because the whole process of getting that application in, I talked before with somebody asking if I would need certain paperwork and they told me that I wouldn't. And I was just so happy and relieved because one of the pieces of paper that I would need was my old high school transcript. I didn't want to have to get that piece of paper because it's this whole nightmare. So instead, I went through the process of getting my high school diploma recognized by the Flemish government. And And yay, it was recognized. So I sent that in thinking I wouldn't need the transcript. And the woman said, no, you still need to send that. I hate dealing with administrative crap on any level with any government, particularly my own, because I understand that this is a high school and so I can give them leeway for it not being open to international doors. But even on a federal level, I have these issues. And the first issue is that there aren't payment options outside of check or money order, both of which I don't have access to because I don't live in the US anymore. And second, and this is the most important, that even if I had a way to pay for it, they will not send it internationally. I'm having flashbacks and I'm freaking out, and the sad thing is I forgot where I was going with that tangent, so I know I need to just be more patient and relax because it's also Corona. It's weird, but why don't they want my money? I'm really having panic attacks right now. So, tomorrow, I'm going to be introducing a new segment, which I hope that you all enjoy, because it's sort of going to be ranting, and you all seem to really enjoy these videos where I rant. Anywho, that's what I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Also, if you're Belgian and you have any advice for the school system, or just, I don't know, maybe you know that, yeah, it's just, it runs slow, you won't get information till like the day before or whatnot, so that I can have some type of... English is failing me right now because I can see and hear the word, but I just can't think about what the word is. But yeah, just to know if this is normal or not. Just, ugh, I can't English anymore. That's what I have for you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Tootsies, my applezines. This past week has been rainy and cold and so Belgian weather. I've been so much happier now, except that I couldn't go outside because it's raining. For reasons I don't understand why. The weather just, somebody made it mad because today it's going up to 30 again. And I didn't believe it because I woke up this morning and it was cold and rainy, but now the sun's out and it's already getting hot.